Hey guys, so today I have a review video for you all and it's on the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And I don't have all of the Makeup Geek eyeshadows, I only have 16 of them that I purchased. But for those of you guys who don't know, Makeup Geek is a makeup brand that was created by Marlena. She is another YouTuber here on YouTube and her channel is called Makeup Geek. I'm sure most of you guys know who I'm talking about and I will link her channel down below in case you don't know if you've been living under a rock. These are supposed to be great dupes for the MAC eyeshadows and I do have to say, like, these eyeshadows are really high quality. I feel like these are better quality than some of the MAC eyeshadows that I have. For a while, like, I was really skeptical about these eyeshadows just because I felt like they were really hyped up on YouTube and I didn't know if they were good eyeshadows. I know that sounds kind of bad, but I just didn't know, you know, like, I'm skeptical, probably like a lot of you guys out there. I had watched a lot of videos recently on YouTube, the end of the year, like top product favorites of the year. I'd watched a lot of those videos from a lot of different YouTubers, and in a lot of the videos, a lot of people had these Makeup Geek eyeshadows as like their favorite eyeshadows. That kind of pushed me to go ahead and try these out, and I'm so glad that I did because I think that Marlena did an awesome job with these eyeshadows. I do store my Makeup Geek eyeshadows here in this MAC palette, and I know a lot of people use the Z palettes. Z palettes are kind of expensive, like they're $20 and some of them are even more expensive than that. I was on the MAC website and I noticed that the MAC Pro palettes like this are only $8. So I thought, you know what, I could use that as my palette instead of the Z palette. The only difference is with the MAC palette, you do have to put magnets on the back of the Makeup Geek eyeshadows because they're just like metal pans. But if you want to save yourself some money, get the MAC palette and then you can just add magnets to the back of the eyeshadows and then you can put them in the MAC palettes. Now in this palette here, I do have some MAC eyeshadows, and also here in the bottom, these ones right here, these are like Maybelline single eyeshadows that have depotted. I know, like, with the Makeup Geek eyeshadows, they are a little bigger than the MAC ones, so you can't fit as many in here as you could like with MAC eyeshadows. I think with MAC eyeshadows you can get like about like 24 eyeshadows. So I think with Makeup Geek, I tested it out, you can only get like 22, 23. So these eyeshadows are $5.99 a piece for the pans. They also come in the pots, which I didn't buy any in the pots because I like being able to put them in palettes. MAC eyeshadow pans are $10, and like I said, the Makeup Geek are $5.99. So, you know, that's going to save you $4 on each pan, which if you were to buy a lot, like, you know, buy 16 like I did, that's going to save you a lot of money. I'm just going to go ahead and start swatching each of these. I'll probably do like a little split screen and I'll show you like an up close swatch and everything, like while I'm talking about each one and telling you guys about them. So the first eyeshadow that I picked up from Makeup Geek is this white here, and it's called Ice Queen, and it's a shimmery white. The way that her website describes this single eyeshadow, it says frosty shimmery white, and that's exactly what it is. It is a great highlight color, especially if you're really fair like me, and sometimes highlight colors for me are almost like lid colors because I'm so fair. And this is in the color Shimma Shimma. It's a funny name to say. But it just says that it's a metallic champagne, and that's exactly what it is. This is a great like highlight shade for people that have, you know, more beige or like deeper skin tones. And this is also like a great like all over lid color too. So the next color that I picked up is Vanilla Bean, and it's just a nice matte flesh tone color. This is a pretty good dupe for MAC's Brulee. So here's Brulee by MAC, and this is Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean is a little more yellow based and Brulee is a little more like pinky based. But they are pretty close dupes. On her website, she doesn't have a description for this, but it is a matte flesh tone color. The next color that I picked up is called Peach Smoothie, and this is a nice peach color. On the website, it does look a little darker than it is in person. On her website, she describes it as a light peach beige with a soft matte finish. And I totally agree. That's exactly how I would describe this eyeshadow color. It is a nice peach. I really don't have another shade in my collection that is like this color. If you are a little bit lighter skin tone, this is a good transition color, or it's also just a really nice lid color. The next color that I picked up is the color Creme Brulee. This is a really good dupe for MAC's Soft Brown. This is just a matte, just medium brown. On her website, she describes it as a medium sand color with a soft matte finish. This color is just so creamy, really blendable. Here is MAC Soft Brown and here is Creme Brulee. I do feel like Soft Brown is a little more brownish tone and this Creme Brulee is a little more warm. This is a great just transitional color in the crease. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a transitional color is just kind of like the color that you put in the crease that helps to blend your lid color with your brow bone color. So this is a good color for that. Okay, the next color that I picked up is called Latte. It's another matte color, and this is just described as a matte medium brown. It is a little darker and more cool toned than the Creme Brulee. I'll just kind of show them side by side. So you can see, like I said, that this is more, it's darker. It's not as warm toned, so it's a little bit more cool. This is another great transitional color though, especially if you are darker skin tone. But even on me, I really like this as a transitional color. This looks great like with a smoky eye. If you have a really dark brown color on the lid and you need a little bit lighter brown, you know, as a transition color, this is a good color for that. So now I'm getting into some of my favorite colors that I got from Makeup Geek that I picked up. That's just one of my favorites from her eyeshadows is this color in Unexpected. And on her website, she describes it as a matte pale pink brown. Honestly, I feel that this is a light purpley taupe. It is more purple than it is taupe, but it is kind of along those lines. This color is actually really similar to one of the colors in the new Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. It is really similar to the color Nooner, which is this color right here. I don't know if you can see. The Unexpected is a little more purple than the Nooner shade, but they are pretty similar. This is a great like cool tone transitional color, especially if you do like purple eyes or if you do a taupe eye. And like I said, it's one of my favorites from the Makeup Geek eyeshadows that I bought. The next eyeshadow that I picked up is this color Prom Night. And Prom Night is like that purple taupe color. It goes really nice actually with this Unexpected eyeshadow. Like if you were to put Prom Night all over the lid and then use Unexpected in the crease, like this makes a really nice like color combo on the lid. And I do love wearing these colors together. This Prom Night is a really close dupe to MAC's Satin Taupe. And on her website, she describes this Prom Night eyeshadow as a pale purple with hints of gray and a shimmery finish. So this is a shimmery eyeshadow. It is really shimmery, but it is really pretty, and it's another one of my favorites from the eyeshadows that I ordered from her. Here is Satin Taupe with Prom Night. I'll also do like swatches so you guys can see, but as you can tell, like they are pretty close. I mean, they are a little different, but they are close dupes to each other. This next one here is in the color Moon Dust. Is described as a metallic silver taupe. It's another one of my favorites. Like I really like a lot of the taupey shades that she came out with in her line. I just think they are so gorgeous and just really unique. I mean, you wouldn't really think that taupe eyeshadows are unique, but I feel like the shades that she has are just really pretty and I just love them. Okay, the next color that I ordered is the color Hipster, and it's described as a dark sand and light taupe tan with a slight shimmer. So this is a shimmery eyeshadow and just really pretty. The next color that I ordered is Taupe Notch, and it's another shimmery eyeshadow. It's not as shimmery as some of the other ones. It is a little bit more like a satin finish. This one is described as taupe. That's all it says. I know a lot of people will probably see this as taupe, but to me it's just more of a cool tone brown. The next one is this color in Bada Bing, and I really like that name. I think it's cute. This is a deep brown with flecks of gold, and I don't know if you could see in the swatch that I'm showing you guys, but it is you can see like all those little bitty gold flecks of color in it. It doesn't show up like super heavy on your eye with a bunch of like shimmer and glitter. It does show up a little bit, and it is a good color to use like in your outer V area, like to deepen up a eyeshadow look. This color in Burlesque, and it's a nice cranberry burgundy color. On the website, it says a deep metallic burgundy. On her website, I know a lot of people left comments saying that this is a good dupe for MAC's Cranberry. I don't know if that's true or not because I don't own MAC Cranberry, but like I said, it's a nice burgundy cranberry shade. If you like colors like that, I think you would love this color. It is really unique, it's really pigmented, and it is really beautiful. The next like really unique color that I picked up is this color called Cosmopolitan. And I was reading the comments and like reviews on this one, and a lot of people said that this was a dupe for MAC's Expensive Pink, and I know that Marlena said that once on her channel, that this is supposed to be a dupe for that. And I've heard people say that they like this one better than MAC's Expensive Pink eyeshadow. On her website, she has it described as a rose gold with gold flecks and a shimmery finish. I do feel like this color is a rose gold. I feel like it's a little more on the warm side of a rose gold. Like it has a little bit more orangey kind of tones in it, but it is kind of in that family of the rose gold shades. So if you like a lot of rose gold eyeshadows, I think you would really love this one. It is a really pretty color to just put like all over your lid. I do highly recommend this one. It is another one of like my favorites from this from the Make Up Geek eyeshadows. The next one that I picked up is in this color Bleach Blonde, and it is a gold. It's not a super intense color. It is more of like a light gold. On the website, I feel like it looks a little more intense than what it is in person. So on a lot of different skin tones, it just kind of blends in and just has a little bit of shimmer. It's not that the eyeshadow isn't pigmented, because it is a pigmented formula. It's just that the color is so close to skin tone color that it ends up just kind of like blending in. This is probably like my least favorite one in the ones that I ordered just because of that. But it still is a nice gold, and maybe if you're looking for like a light gold color, you might like this one. But it's not like my favorite one out of the ones that I ordered. And with this Bleach Blonde color, on her website, she describes it as a shimmery pale gold. The last color that I picked up is Mercury, and it is just like a true metallic silver. It's more of like a blue silver color. On her website, she describes it as a metallic medium silver. I would really just describe this as a true just metallic silver. I don't really see this as a medium because it is not dark at all to me. It just looks like a true silver. It is really metallic. So my top picks from the ones that I ordered, I like Shimma Shimma, Unexpected, Prom Night, Moon Dust, Cosmopolitan, and Burlesque. Like, those are my favorite ones from the ones that I ordered. I know pretty much all the ones I just mentioned are shimmery ones except for Unexpected, but she really has some great shimmery eyeshadows in the Make Up Geek line. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video on my review of the Make Up Geek eyeshadows and the swatches. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so I know to do more reviews for you guys. If you have used the Make Up Geek eyeshadows before and maybe own some of these, or maybe you own other ones that I don't own, down below in the comments, let me know like which ones are your top favorites, like which ones you love or which ones that you would recommend to me. And I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.